Hey Scorpios, welcome to your love reading for whenever you are led to these messages. I hope that you guys are doing great. We're going to do two readings today. The first one is going to be for my super single Scorpio collective. If you're not thinking about talking to anybody, those messages may be for you. Then we'll jump over to our not so single Scorpios. If you have somebody on your mind, if you're casually dating situationships, there might be a little tidbit in that message for you. But let's jump right in to our single Scorpio collective and see what's happening. So to start, we have rocking it, being yourself, confident, loud and proud, hitting the right note, harmonious concert, and showing off. Let's see what else we have for you. We have full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. And for your last card, seeing what energy is surrounding you, we have the ship and we also have the house. Scorpio, I am loving the vibe that you have right now in all of your singlehood. It feels like you are now in a place where you are living life on your own terms. That you have been through whatever situations when it comes to relationships that you've been through, you've healed from them, you've come out on the other side stronger, and you are moving forward. You are standing in your full truth, in your full power. Your confidence, self-esteem is at an all-time high, and you are ready to move at this point. It feels like you are in a place where you are so certain of what your path looks like, what your romantic future is going to be like. And that's based on the lessons that you've learned from the past. This is you being more discerning, being open, but not stupid. This is you being everything. This is Empress energy, like 100%. And so what I see that's surrounding you right now is that you are going to go on a bit of a journey. What I see with the ship, this is, this can be travel. I feel like this is not necessarily physical traveling, though it might be for some of you out there. But I feel like you're embarking on a new voyage when it comes to your romantic life. And it's something that's going to work out. It's going to be something that is safe, that is comfortable, that has a very strong foundation. This is something that's very secure and it's meant to last for quite some time. So this seems very exciting, Scorpio singles. Let's jump into some tarot and see what's going on. Where are you right now in your relationship journey? Where are my single Scorpios? We have the Ace of Air or the Ace of Swords, standing in your truth, confident, outspoken, loud, but not in a bad way. I think this is just you, again, sort of standing in your full power, being honest with yourself, being honest with the people that you encounter on what it is that you will and will not accept, what it is that you deserve. I mean, there's so much strength in this card. So that's where you are starting out in your journey to love and romance, that you are standing in full faith and confidence in yourself. Now, the biggest challenge that you're encountering right now is transformation. So you're looking for things to change, I think, in your romantic life. There's a bit of hopefulness that's surrounding this, right? That says, I have done my work. I have healed. I am ready to take this journey. I'm ready to move forward. That's probably going a little bit slower than I think that you would hope. So you're looking for that change to come in. That's the biggest challenge that you're experiencing right now, is looking for that change in your romantic life, looking for it to transform from just you sort of standing in your power to sharing all of this with someone else. So what I do see for what Spirit is recommending that you accept or embrace, we have the Nine of Earth in reverse, and we also have the Page of Water or the Page of Cups in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles, when it's upright, is a card that to me speaks of singlehood, right? It speaks of being very, very abundant, very self-sufficient, able to take care of, to nurture yourself. And so when I see this in reverse in relationship readings, it signals to me the end of being single, that this abundance is going to be shared with someone. And with the Page of Cups in reverse, this is an offer, but it's an offer that's going to take a little bit of time. Like, this is not something that's going to be rushed. And so I feel like with these two cards together, Spirit is basically saying, in divine timing, this is going to come. It's not going to be immediate. It's not going to be exactly when you want it to arrive. It will. It's coming towards you, even if it seems like it's a little bit slow. So what it is that you need to release, what you need to think about releasing for my single Scorpio collective. Ooh, is there nothing that you need to release? Okay, there's a couple things that you need to release. We're not going to take all of those. Let's see if we can get like one or two cards. There we go. For what my Scorpio needs to release, we have the Three of Water. This is the Three of Cups in traditional tarot. Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit further. What my Scorpio singles need to release. And we have Hierophant. So there is, when we have the Three of Cups, right? This can signify friends, celebration. In relationship readings, it can also signify a third party situation. And with the Hierophant, this is also very foundational. This is institutional. This is a sort of solid foundation on which to build on. This is commitment. So Scorpio, if there is any doubt in your head, if there's any concern for a third party coming in and sort of wrecking things for you, that's not going to be the case. I feel like Spirit is saying to release that fear that you might have. Again, even though you're sort of standing in your own confidence and everything, the way that your past relationships may have gone, there may have been some infidelity happening there. There may have been some inappropriate conversations, some entertaining of other folks. And that might put a little bit of a cloud, right, over your interactions with people going forward. That might be something that you're concerned about. I feel like for this path that you're on, that's not necessarily something that's going to be a problem for you. I don't think that that's going to be a part of the consideration when it comes to this person. So, wow, your cards just insist. They just insist on coming out fast. So we'll take these three that came out. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Magician. So what I'm feeling right now for you, Scorpio, is to just let flow. Let things flow. Like this place that you're in, that's sort of full of happiness and self-assurance and lots of self-love. This is you sort of continuing to stand in that energy and just be easy. Like there's no effort that's required on your part right now. This is you sort of taking a step back and letting this transformation, letting this magic unfold. This is you using all of the skills and the lessons that you have learned previously to continue moving forward on this journey. This is Spirit saying not to force it. There's literally nothing that you need to do except continuing to stay in this energy of confidence, of self-assurance, of understanding, of knowing that you've been in. So you're doing good, Scorpio. You are doing really, really good. And okay, that launched. So what we have for your potential future outcome, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is acceptance of an offer. So the Four of Cups, when it's upright, it's typically a person who is bored with offers, right? They're rejecting sort of everything that comes along their path. And we also have the sun in reverse, which on the surface seems bad, right? Because the sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's light, it's joy, it's happiness, and all of that good stuff. So we have it here in reverse. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time for this to come in. But there is an offer that's going to come in that you won't reject. It's going to be something that's actually pretty exciting for you. And it's going to signal this transformation. It's going to signal the start of this new journey, right? And we have a win-win outcome in the forecast. And I look at that as meaning that you are going to be able to continue standing in your power. You're going to be your true, authentic self. And this person that's going to come in is going to basically give you an offer that you can't refuse. But hang in there, Scorpio, because again, there's an element of divine timing. There's an element of patience in here. But know that you are on the right track. You are doing all of the right things for yourself to put you in a place where you meet this person, where you cross their paths. And it's going to be something exciting for you. It's going to be something that you enjoy. So let's take a peek at the final messages from Spirit. We have the blood dance, we have hidden beauty, and we have she loves. So this, to me, especially with the blood dance, it makes me think of the heart sort of pumping, right? Pumping that blood throughout your body, getting those juices flowing, getting that mojo going. And while it's something that you can't see right now, because it is divine timing, because it is taking a little bit longer to come in, this ability to see this person, this excitement that they bring, what you didn't see before, what you didn't have before, is coming into you. It's coming straight towards you. And with the She Loves card, this is you not turning their offer down. This is you accepting the cup that they're offering to you. This is you being your authentic self and reaping the benefits of that energy, you starting on a new journey with this new person. So everything's looking good, Scorpio. Just stay on your path. Keep doing you, and this will come. So I'm going to leave it there for my singles, but let's jump on over to the not so single Scorpio collective and see what's happening with them. Hey, my not so single Scorpios, this reading is for you. So let's jump in and pull some oracle cards, see what overall energy is surrounding this reading for you guys. What's happening for my not so single Scorpios? Ooh. We have groom, husband, partner, interested in a commitment or advancement, love of a lifetime, wedding or events. All right, off to an interesting start. Second card out, we have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. And for your last oracle card, we have the mountain. All right now. So we've got some interesting energies that are happening for my not so single Scorpios. It feels like there is, in your interaction with someone right now, that there is a bit of a challenge that needs to be overcome, right? We see that with the mountain. This is something that you have to get over, to get past. You know, either you go through it, you go over it, but somehow there's an obstacle or some sort of challenge that you need to overcome. And it feels like at times you're kind of thinking, oh my God, we're not going to be able to get past this. We're not going to be able to get through this. And it feels as though there's a need for you to look at the bigger picture. Like in the grand scheme of things, is this challenge that you all are facing right now really, really insurmountable? Or does it just seem like it right now? Like, is it worth the effort to you to try and overcome this? Because what it does feel like is that on the other side of that, there is this very, very strong commitment. And it feels like that's being maybe tested a little bit right now. And so there's a need for you, I think, right now, Scorpio, to figure out whether or not what's on the other side of this obstacle is worth it to you, to put in the energy. The potential seems to be there, but there seems to be a little bit of hesitation or concern about whether or not you can get past whatever it is that's happening right now with your person. So let's see where you all are now in terms of your relationship. What's the energy between the two of you? And so what came out real slow and awkward like is the 8 of Fire or the 8 of Wands. So this to me seems to be a little bit of stagnation. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of good communication happening between you and your person, that there seems to be not a lot of forward movement. It seems as though something has gotten in the way of you all's progression, of you all's relationship. So the energy that you're bringing to the table, Scorpio, we have the 9 of Air or the 9 of Swords in reverse. So whereas this is, you know, the person who ordinarily has the 9 of Swords, when it's upright, this is someone who is experiencing a lot of stress. This is someone who is very discontent. They're anxious. They're laying awake at night. They can't really focus. And you also have the 2 of Swords. This is someone who's at a crossroads, right? It's time to sort of make a decision. So I feel like now you're starting to come out of a bit of emotional mode, and you're starting to go into sort of practical mode. Like, okay, what are we dealing with right now? What is it that I'm looking for? Where is it that I currently am in this relationship? What is it that I need to do to get closer to what it is that I want? So it feels like right now there's it's a sense of being quietly calm while you're thinking through your options, your next steps. I don't think that you've made any sort of moves towards this person. I don't think that you've started trying to address whatever's going on. It feels as though you were really thinking about what your path is forward, what it is that you need to do that's right for you. So your person has the Messenger of Water, which is the Knight of Cups in traditional tarot. So that's the energy that they're bringing. It feels as though whatever's happening, they still want to work on it. Whatever challenge that sort of come in between you guys, they're not necessarily backing off, but they're stressed out with the 10 of Fire, the 10 of Wands. This is a burden for them because they don't know if you're still in it with them. So, you know, while this is a general reading and I can't necessarily pinpoint for every single person what's happening, this could be a situation where this person found out that somebody they dealt with before is pregnant, or this could be like the loss of a job or the loss of income. This could be illness. This could be anything that sort of put a speed bump in the path that you were on with this person going towards a relationship. They still want it. You're not so sure if, you know, because the dynamics have changed so much. And I don't think that this is something that you saw coming. So looking at the potential for this relationship, we have the Star in reverse. Now the Star usually signifies wish fulfillment. So we have this in the reverse. And so it doesn't feel as though this situation is going to be what serves you. I think that that's the determination that you're going to make. We also have the Chariot, and this is moving on. This is moving forward. So I feel as though there's going to become a time where, you know, you decide that it's best for you to move on from this particular situation, despite how the other person feels. So looking at the takeaways from whatever's happening right now, we have the King of Fire, and we also have the Three of Water in reverse. So it feels as though, you know, the biggest takeaway is that, yeah, there are some feelings that you and this person share, but that's not enough to get you to the happy place. Like, there are some practicalities that haven't been addressed that I don't think can be sorted out very easily. So it feels as though Spirit is saying that it takes more than passion and caring about someone to make it work, right? That sometimes those outside interferences have to be let go of. So I think that that's the biggest takeaway from this, because I genuinely, Scorpio, don't think that you had anything to do with this barrier that popped up for you in terms of this relationship. I think that it was mostly on this other person's part. And so now you're just trying to do right by yourself and sorting through. And I feel like Spirit saying it's okay to let go of this. What you don't see, what's currently hidden from you, we have transformation. So there is a change coming in your romantic life. And I do think that that change has to do with you walking away from this person, so that you stay open and available to things that serve you, oh my God, in a positive way, right? So I don't know if you saw how those two just really launched out, but the final messages that we have from Spirit are drop into your heart, and we also have Woman of Light. So it's interesting. These cards have come out a couple of times for other signs, and it feels as though the message is slightly different for each time. So with the drop into your heart, I feel like this is you doing a lot of soul searching and not looking at this situation from a place of darkness or a place of negativity, but truly, truly looking at it objectively and saying, does this serve me? Deep down in my heart, do I feel that this is right for me? Do I feel like walking through fire with this person and trying to overcome these challenges, is it worth it to me in the end? And what I feel like is that ultimately you will say, no, it's not. And it feels like you are going to release yourself. So this Woman of Light card has so many different interpretations depending on what the other cards look like. But I think for my Scorpio not so singles, this is you releasing yourself. This is you letting go of this heaviness, of this burden, getting out again of this feeling of anxiety, coming into this awareness and taking yourself out of this scenario. This is you returning to the light energy that you had before and not dealing with whatever challenge this person has put in front of you. This is you moving forward. This is you moving without this other person. So hang in there, Scorpio. It's going to be okay. I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.